Effective communication is one of, if not the biggest keys to student success in middle school.
Communication effectively with others is essential in every single aspect of anything that we can ask of other people.
I think it's critical that our students are able to effectively communicate with others.
When lines of communication between students and teachers are open and effective, everybody really benefits from that. When teachers explicitly and effectively communicate their expectations for homework, for projects, for classroom behavior, and so on, then students know exactly what they can expect when they walk into our classrooms each and every day.
One way that I use verbal communication is when I'm talking with my classmates about the assignments that we're working on during class.
Our schools nowadays, students are constantly collaborating and working together on different projects. And so they not only have to be able to express their ideas well to each other, they also have to be able to listen to each other and respond back.
I can verbally communicate with my friends, teachers, classmates by just talking to them, like walking up to them, having a conversation, asking questions.
I think effective listening is every bit as important as effective speaking. We have questioning and answering happening.
Normally, if I'm talking to a classmate, it's easy for them to understand me if I'm talking clearly and precisely.
We have a lot of eye contact going on between student to student eye contact, between student to teacher eye contact.
I like nodding. I like nodding during conversations. I see people doing that and I'm like, wow, they're paying attention to me. So I started doing that.
Another big area of communication is body language.
Like, well, if I'm crossing my legs, going like this, I'm paying attention.
Sitting up straight, not slouching, not trying to fall asleep.
Using their body to like confirm that they're actually listening to me. It makes me not only more interested in the topic, it makes me like more confident. I'm not just saying words and they're actually listening to me and that I'm getting my ideas across effectively.
I think it's especially important as a language arts teacher that students are able to write well. These sorts of writing skills are going to be really essential, and so it's important that we teach them how to communicate well through written sentences and paragraphs as well.
A way that I can communicate with just writing is through emails when I'm letting my teachers know that I might miss class, such as when I practice for band.
We taught them at the very beginning of the year how to write a proper email with a heading and a subject and an ending with a nice sincerely or a thank you.
It's a lot easier for me to improve my vocabulary and stuff by like typing emails to teachers.
And from the beginning of the school year where they were writing 1 or 2 sentences with no sort of introduction or closing, to now when it's almost written better sometimes than the emails I send to other teachers, they do such a great job at communicating what's happening in their own lives.
At Eagleview, we have so many examples of our students communicating effectively. My Spanish 2 students, they have taken over our daily small talk. So one day, a different student will stand up and they will ask the opening questions that we ask every day. What day is it? What's the date? What's the weather like? And it's completely student driven.
One of my favorite activities that I do in my language arts classroom is a small group discussion. It almost works like a book club. But the twist is, I don't say anything at all. It is completely up to the students to come up with the questions that they want to ask each other. And they walk out of the classroom feeling more confident about their skills because they were able to hold a full 15, 20-minute discussion without a teacher ever interrupting them or prompting them or probing them for something new. It shows that they can handle deep tasks completely on their own.
I feel like I've really grown compared to my past few years at Eagleview.
I've grown a lot. It's really cool to be able to communicate in different ways. Like we've talked about body language here, we've talked about body language there. It's really cool how I've grown and how this school has helped me grow overall.
And when we have a classroom full of confident and engaged and effectively communicating kiddos, their ability to think critically through and debate issues grows. And that is when a ton of great learning happens.
It's necessary no matter where they go from Eagle View Middle School, whether they progress to our high school, if they were to go to a boarding school, or if they were to go abroad, move somewhere else. Effective communication is one of the greatest tools that we could offer our students and something that we need to foster with them every single day.